Good afternoon, Southside. I'm Susie Pareda. On this edition of Hawk TV, we will visit with the top-ranked Southside boys basketball team and tell you a few reasons why you should read more, and stump some students with brainy trivia questions and much more. Stay tuned because Hawk TV starts now. Teen Court applications and Rotary Leadership applications are in the guidance office. Several students at Southside have participated in Teen Court.
When we basically deal with real cases, basically first offenses like shoplifting or something that happens at school, like fights that has ended in a teacher getting hurt or a police officer had to come to the school. And basically the qualifications are you have to have nothing against your record.
The Southside Family Career Community Leaders of America, also known as FCCLA, invites all students to donate gently used dress code clothes. Students, bring clothes in good condition with no holes or tears. Bring belts, shirts, or pants to Miss Williams' class in room 13 on East Campus next week starting Monday.
FCCLA invites all students to donate gently used clothes to get a spirit ribbon for homecoming. What it is just like a little ribbon with Southside Hawks, and it has like a basketball at the top, and then it says Go Hawks, I believe, at the bottom, and you just pin it on and you get to wear it for homecoming for Spirit Week. So that's pretty much what it's about.
Southside is hosting a blood drive Friday. In order to participate, you must be at least 17 years old and have a signed permission form. Seniors, in order to receive the red cord for graduation, you must give 3 times. Please see Mr. Weaver on West Campus in Classroom 5 West or Ms. Parnell in the library to pick up your permission form.
The blood drive will be this Friday, the first Friday in February. The blood drive, this is operated by Lifeline Blood Services, who uses us as a source for the drives that they have. And this is a really big deal for our seniors because if they give 3 times, they're eligible for the red cord, which is a red cord they can wear at graduation along with their other regalia. They usually come out here for about 3 times a year. And students, seniors, juniors, as long as they're over 17 years old, will be eligible to give.
Hey, are you a senior? Have you done it yet? Oh. Noah Chamberlain, a 2-year-old boy from Pinson, was reported missing on January 14th. Hundreds of law enforcement and volunteers from all over the county helped search for the little boy. The search didn't end as well as everyone had hoped, but as Allison Garrett reports, the tragedy brought the community a bit closer.
On Thursday, January 14th, 2-year-old Noah Chamberlain went missing from his grandma's home in Pinson, Tennessee. The search to bring Noah home made a tremendous impact on the community and surrounding areas.
On Thursday, we had probably 300 volunteers within the first 3 hours come out to search for Noah. By that night, we had over 1,500 volunteers.
The volunteers were not just people from the Pinson community. Many came from neighboring states.
So as the search went on, we had people come from Arkansas, Missouri, Minnesota, Florida, just all around. We brought every single community in West Tennessee, East Tennessee, and Middle Tennessee together.
The search continued for many days. People took the time out of their busy lives and searched for Noah day in and day out.
It was overwhelming for me to see this many people come together, not just from the community, but to see all of the officials, the law enforcement, so many different branches of the law enforcement in this community, this area. It's like everybody just dropped what they were doing and came to this little boy's rescue.
Although not all were able to search, there were other roles that people participated in.
If you were under 18, you couldn't go out there, so we just stood out there and directed traffic.
It was just really, really encouraging to see how many people in this area came out when a family was in a desperate time and a desperate need, to see so many people bring food, so many people praying, so many people caring, so many people loving. Even now, after all of this has got some closure, people are still gathering around the family. They're still just, you know, showing how much it meant the family for people to come together and help them out.
A little boy many have never met touched the lives of thousands. For many, this is an experience they will never forget.
It was a great testimony from this community, the way people gathered together, and I was very, very proud and thankful to be a part of it.
All the work that the community has put in is very much appreciated. None of your work has gone unnoticed. Please continue to keep the Chamberlain family in your thoughts and prayers. For Hawk TV, I'm Allison Garrett.
changed my life.
At that moment, it hit me. This is why I joined the Guard. We're soldiers, always ready to protect our country. But we've also got communities. Family, friends, neighbors who count on us. I couldn't believe it. I just saved a life. Somebody from my hometown.
See what it means to be a citizen soldier at NationalGuard.com.
Attention betas, the fundraiser that began on February 1st runs to the 19th. Stop by our sponsors room to pick up a selling packet. We are selling coffee and fudge. Our boys basketball team is ranked #1 in the district and #1 in the state in Class AA. Hawk TV reporter Jalen Jarman visited with a few players to find out their secret to their current success.
The Southside basketball team has had a few close games this season. Fairwear had a 14-point lead, and the Hawks fought back to take the win. The Hawks are now 17-0. I interviewed Dee Cruz and Cedric Hughes to find out how the boys are still undefeated.
It feels good about having a winning season.
I mean, I knew we'd have a winning season. I didn't know we'd be at this point in our season at 16-0, but I knew we'd be pretty good. I'm really happy about it.
Not only are the Hawks undefeated, they are also ranked #1 in Class AA. The Hawks know that they need to continue to follow the coach's rules.
Staying focused, doing what Coach asked us to do, and just being solid.
We just gotta keep on doing what we've been doing the whole year. Stay to what the coaches tell us.
The success the Hawks have in games is the result of what they do in practice.
We put in a lot of effort. I mean, trying to just never take plays off and going hard.
We put effort in practice. We could put more, but we do put effort in during practice a lot.
For Hawk TV, I am Jalen Jarman.
Anyone interested in running track needs to see Coach Livingston in room 13E or Coach Reeder in the field house to pick up a packet today. In news from the Tech Prep building, FFA members need to pick up a strawberry fundraiser form from Miss Perry as soon as possible. The fundraiser ends through the end of next week. Coming up, Taylor Shittles catches up with a few people who enjoy reading. Plus, Marquand Cole tries to stump students around Southside with some questions. Hawk TV returns after the break.
Hey there, what's wrong? I'm just tired and exhausted. Just leave me alone. Why? What's bothering you? I don't know. I'm just tired of this world. Well, you do know there's a place where people like you can be encouraged, improved professionally. That life is called LifeWorks Resources. Oh, really? What are the digits? The number is 71506-4055. Wow, really? I guess I can give it a call. There we go. Remember, anger is one letter short from danger.
Chances are you've probably heard someone say reading is boring or reading is stupid. Well, as Taylor Shittles shows us, the only thing stupid were those statements because reading is more important than what people think.
As kids, we enjoyed reading or being read too, but then something happened. Throughout our middle school and high school years, we tend to lose interest.
I think kids get out of reading because they're assigned so much reading. I mean, I'm a librarian who reads a lot, and I didn't read in high school and college. It's because I was reading all the time for school.
Kids get out of reading because it's not considered a social norm in school to read. You know, everyone just associates that like the nerds read, and it's not cool to like read anymore.
Believe it or not, reading is such a good and easy thing to do for your mind. Statistics show that even 15 minutes of independent reading can expose students to thousands of words. Of course, there's more things that reading can do.
Aside from it just being fun, it enhances your vocabulary, it makes you smarter, and it's a good thing to do.
The perks of reading are you can extend your vocabulary to beyond amazing measures. You learn so much more. You open up a full world of knowledge, and you just get to increase your academic status.
Well, besides just being fun, the perks of reading is to escape real life. Sometimes life just is busy and it's crazy and you just need to escape for a while, and so picking up a good book, especially a fiction book, will do that. You can escape to a new world or learn from somebody else's experience. I particularly love reading realistic fiction, which is books that are about someone's life, and it's a situation that I may have never encountered, but I learn how they handled adversity or learn from a mistake, and I can take that into my own life and learn not to do that, or learn how to handle something. Nonfiction is a great way to just learn something new. So if you are a history buff, picking up a book and something you're interested in is a great way to expand your knowledge base.
It will help us by helping future generations increase their vocabulary and increase their intelligence, and it's just good for them to read, because if they read more and more, they'll just be smarter.
Reading benefits you because in order to have a career, you must read. No matter what your career is, you must be able to understand and read what you understand. So, I mean, it's going to benefit you forever.
For Hawk TV, I'm Taylor Scheidels.
Thanks, Taylor. Lane College Upward Bound applications are in guidance. Upward Bound is to help high school students and provide opportunities for participants to succeed in their pre-college performance and their higher education pursuits. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
My South Side is creative.
My South Side is Free Expressions.
My South Side is Friday nights and leading the student section.
My South Side is FFA.
My South Side is Reminiscing.
My South Side is theatrical.
My South Side is on key.
My South Side is live.
Here is Marquan Cole with the comical questionnaire tricking a few students around Southside. Enjoy this new segment called Questions.
The questions, I need to know before y'all get the time.
It's not even that hard. I promise it's not.
I always get. Okay, go.
Name and grade.
Quadris Greer, 9th grade.
What's heavier, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
Cotton.
Okay. How do you spell balloon?
B-A-L-O-O-N. B-A-L-O-O-N.
What's your name and grade?
Albany Meriwether, 12th grade. Go!
Who was the 44th president?
Nixon.
What's heavier, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
It's the same.
Name and grade.
Shantae Pearson, 9th.
What's heavier, a pound of cotton or a pound of stone?
A pound of stone.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Was that right? No.
You right.
Okay, keep going.
23 minutes till 7 o'clock. What time is it?
6:33.
A plane crashes on the border of Florida and Georgia. What do you bury the survivors?
In the ocean.
Okay.
M-O-S-T.
Spell roast out loud.
R-O-A-S-T.
What do you put in a toaster?
Toast.
Okay.
Bread. No!
Your mother has 4 kids, north, east, and west. What is the 4th name?
North, east, and west. South.
I miss it.
23 minutes till 7:23.
Okay. A plane crashes on the border of Florida and Georgia. What do you bury the survivors?
In between.
Okay.
feel confident with those answers?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Name and grade.
My name is Sparkle Nunley. I'm in 9th grade.
How do you spell balloon?
B-A-L-O-O-N.
You're in a race. You're in third place. You passed the person in second. What place are you in?
Third.
Okay. You have 6 pieces of candy. You take 4 out. So how many pieces of candy do you have?
Okay.
Your mother has 4 kids. North, west, east. What's the last one?
Me.
Okay.
Kind of common sense.
You got that on camera, right? Yeah. I'm gonna make that a blooper. Okay, it's your turn.
And finally, one programming note, the next edition of Hawk TV will be available next Wednesday. Thursday, February 11th is a half day for students. Friday, February 12th is a professional development day for teachers, but a day off for us. But for now, I'm Susie Pareda. I'll see you at the basketball pep rally tomorrow at 1:45.